Welcome to this special inner guide video, crafted with love and wisdom for those who seek clarity and inspiration. Today, we embark on a journey together, dedicated to all those who find themselves at the crossroads of laziness, stress, and a search for meaning. In our modern world, where distractions abound and pressures loom large, it's understandable to feel overwhelmed. But amidst the chaos, there exists a beacon of guidance, drawing from the timeless wisdom of the ages. Let us reflect on the profound teachings of the Supreme Buddha. In his timeless words, he reminds us, Sukharani Asad, it is indeed very easy to fall prey to actions that lead to unhappiness, regret, and suffering. But within this simple truth lies the key to transformation, the catalyst for change. So as we embark on this journey together, let us delve deeper into the essence of these teachings, illuminating the path towards a life filled with purpose, vitality, and inner peace. Buddha said, Yang, it is very difficult to do things that make us happy or that fill us with self-confidence. But these things also bring happiness into our lives. Thus, it is difficult to get up early in the morning and sit down to study. Why? Since doing so makes your life happier. Isn't that right? Learning and educating oneself can make life happier. Therefore, waking up early in the morning is difficult for the majority of people. Nowadays, everyone enjoys the warm, cozy, and fluffy feeling they get when they first wake up in bed. Upon waking up in the morning, your subconscious tells you to stay for an additional 5 minutes. And that's where the error is coming from on your end. You pay attention to your own thoughts. You pay attention to your thoughts. That moment when your subconscious tells you, just give it another 5 minutes, it won't be a problem. That's where the error occurs. Additionally, those 5 minutes will last for an additional hour. And you begin after an hour when you get up. The same mind that instructed you to remain in bed for 5 minutes is the one that will voice complaints. You're not learning anything. That's what it will say. It will declare that you will not pass the tests. That is the way our minds deceive us. That is the way the mind deceives us. Thus, when you awaken in the morning, that's when you open your eyes. Correct. Take today's simple route. Do not heed to your thoughts when it tells you to stay in bed for 5 more minutes. Never give in to the deception. Get up early in the morning, take a quick shower, and begin studying. Even in difficult times in my life, I always think back to this wonderful quote. This quote comes to mind. It states that the quote is amazing. It states, your life will be hard tomorrow if you do what is easy today. Permit me to say that again. Your life will be difficult tomorrow if you follow the easy path today. But if you take on the difficult tasks today, they will get easier tomorrow. Thus, rising early in the morning is a difficult task. But keep in mind that life will be easier if you take that difficult step. But tomorrow is going to be a difficult day if you choose to spend 5 more minutes feeling comfortable and doing nothing but lying in bed. Therefore, rise early in the morning. Take on the challenging tasks for today. How long would it take you to get used to the pain of rising early? How many days will it take you to find it difficult to wake up in the morning? For just 3 weeks. If you wake up early and begin studying in the morning for 3 weeks, keep in mind that this will only become ingrained in your life for that 3 weeks. And it won't ever be difficult for you after those 3 weeks. It'll become into a routine. You don't want to keep coming back to it. It will turn into a regular occurrence. So go ahead and do it, even if it hurts, for 3 weeks and see the outcome. That's the response to your initial query. Now let's address the second query. She had remarked that she is anxious and distracted because her examinations are coming up. Her thinking is sloppy. What then is the solution to this? Recall that it is common for us to feel irritated, sidetracked, unfocused, and awkward when tests are approaching. Isn't that the typical nature of things? I so need you to complete one task. This is a unique activity to undertake in the run-up to exams, correct? To study, concentrate on one thing at a time. When studying, concentrate on one item at a time. Did you study for 20 minutes? Ignore whatever else you need to study while you're studying. When we first begin studying, we typically believe that there are a lot of things we need to learn quickly. As a result, the more you recall these lessons, the more regret and clumsiness you may have. So please complete this task for me. Simply said, when you are studying, put all other assignments to the side. Just consider, this is all I have to learn now. That is insignificant. You must therefore learn more. Just concentrate on it. Study for maybe 20 minutes, and then take a 5-minute break. This is known as the Pomodoro technique, and I believe it is widely used. Thus, dedicate 20 minutes to concentrated study time. Take a 5-minute break, and then return to your studies. And concentrate on the particular areas of your education, correct? Never give you P. and you haven't studied by now, when the examinations are almost here, right? Thus, I believe I am aware of your inner regret. And so, if and I use the word if here you pass the exam, I need you to complete this task if you failed your examinations. What is that? Never, ever quit UP. During our studies, we shall eventually lose our balance and trip and fall. We'll encounter challenging circumstances, correct? In life, we will stumble and fall. But get back up and give it another go. It's going to be your first fall. You're going to make another mistake. You'll make a 4th or 5th mistake. One thing to do is get back up and try again if you think you've fallen for the millionth time. As people, we ought to never give up on our goals of achievement and education. Therefore, don't give up on your education if you failed the tests. You do not want to stop learning, do you? Get back up and give it another go. And you'll discover that you've succeeded one day. One day. Enhance the quality of your life. Now let's move on to the third query. She claimed that she had lost all sense of purpose in her life. Keep in mind that as humans, we came into this world to make our lives better. We brought nothing with us when we entered this earth. Nothing was ours. We had no knowledge. However, we have to make this existence worthwhile as humans, don't we? Do your homework. Begin to love other people. Give your folks some love. And what if you are unable to study independently? Work for the people who loved you if you are unable to work for yourself. You know that there are a ton of individuals in your life who have devoted their lives to supporting you and who adore you. Your parents are these people. Saying, "Mom, Dad, I made it," tries to make your parents happy. You should do this one day. Thus, if you persevered, you will eventually succeed. However, you will undoubtedly fail if you give up on your ambitions, your education, or yourself. Thus, never give up. Work for the people that matter most to you as well as for yourself, right? Make them grin. Isn't that right? All that's required of you in your role as a youngster and student is studying. You alone are opposed to making money. It's not your desire to take care of the infants. Nothing needs to be done. All you need to do is get some study done. Carry that out, but never give up. I have to talk about that in this particular video. In light of this, I wish the daughter and all of you the same questions about life, health, happiness, longevity, fulfillment of all your aspirations, and realization of the Four Noble Truths throughout this Gautam Buddha's reign.